So first ball in this women's ODI series, Prendergast to Gunaratne. Left alone outside off. Appeal, and Atapatu is gone, first ball.
Bowls the perfect line over and draws the shot. She had to play at it to Mari Atapatu, and everyone was convinced that.
Little swing on this through the covers and should get to the boundary for the first of the game. Big shot. Is it going to go all the way comfortably in the end? First six. Good pace. This one sliced away though. It'll run to the boundary.
Well, that's going to go for four as well. I think Rebecca Stokel has a long chase in her hands.
Oh, bowled around her legs. Alana Dalzell strikes with the final delivery.
She played a shot similar to this earlier in the over, but this one, the length was a little bit better from Alana Dalzell. Got that extra bit of bounce. Samara Vikrama going underneath the ball here, going inside the line, and yeah, collapses down. She can't quite believe she's done that. Bowled around the legs is something that no batter likes to hear. Sri Lanka 35 for 2.
This time Fuller through the covers. Might run away. Big chase on here. Prendergast is after it. Is not going to get there. Good contact. And this will race away to the boundary.
Well, talking of launching and mounting an attack, that's almost taken us out in the commentary box. She's taken that on, and that's a lovely strike. And the half volley. And with that, that brings up Vishmi Gunaratne's 50. She does it in just 59 deliveries. And that shorter ball's just been taken on. And that's a poor bit of fielding. And she's taken that on, and that has gone all the way. That's a lovely shot. Made a lovely crunch off the bat.
From the castle end. And that is a near perfect way to bring up your first international century. It's 101 not out for Vishmi Gunaratne.
And then straight away, she's out. Yeah, much a lot wider delivery. She couldn't resist throwing her hands at it.
And that very much the kind of stroke that we've come to expect from Dilari. And she has her first international wicket. It's the wicket of Dilari. He's whipped it straight to Jane Maguire. Takes a comfortable catch, and Alice Tector can celebrate.
She's helped it into the waiting hands of Maguire in mid-wicket. Just came across the line of the ball. Good technique there from Jane Maguire. Just squats underneath it, goes with the fingers up.
And is out. Caught by Prendergast brilliantly. Dalzell returns and immediately creates the breakthrough. Firmly struck.
It wasn't dissimilar to the previous wicket, straight to mid-wicket, but it was a little bit harder because it was down around the bootstraps of Orla Prendergast.
Excellent catch. Straight to her. Was never going to drop that.
Well, the fielder had just been brought up in long off, brought up inside the ring. Tried to take her on, didn't Alakshi De Silva. Sarah Forbes came round and took a good catch.
And that's gone up very high. She's not quite got a hold of it.
Last time was the first ball of the 41st over, so Sanjiwani was looking to accelerate. And so good bowling change from Gabby Lewis, the captain, who settled herself underneath this one. Those are never easy. That's an excellent pickup shot from Kumari.
Well, a little bit of innovation down the order, and it's paid off. And that's gone up very high in the air. Prendergast calls it herself. Easy as you like in the end. She picks up her third.
It's just that little bit fuller from Prendergast that did the damage. Top edge, she did well to turn around, and I'd be worried about the stumps at that point, but she didn't seem too concerned. Yes, well, Atapati stands out there up the top of the batting order because of the fact that she didn't actually score, which will be a surprise to anyone who knows the cricket game, the women's game around the world. But her young partner Gunaratne made up for it. 101, her maiden century today. 6 bowlers shuffled around the first 3-wicket haul for Orla Prendergast. 3 for 25 from her 8 overs, 2 as well for Dalzell. 1 for 49 from Alice Tector, who took her first international wicket today on her debut, and 2 wickets as well for Arlene Kelly. 2 for 42 from 9 for her. The only bowler to bowl her full complement, 0 for 64 from 10 for Sargent.
This time nicely played. And that'll race away to the boundary. Gunaratne this time just straying down leg, and the umpire has put the finger up.
It's one of the more unusual dismissals. Looking to play this to leg side was Gabby Lewis. Came off the pad there, and yeah, it's a really unlucky one.
Hunter opens up, and this will race away to the boundary. And Forbes spots the gap and will steal that ball away surely for 4. Big appeal, and that is out. Aidan Seaver had no doubts, and Sarah Forbes is on her way. The delivery again. Fuller floated. And catching Forbes.
The full toss through the covers. Lovely looking shot from Orla Prendergast. That Hunter again going for that sweep, and that's well taken. Above the head. Behind square, Amy Hunter, just one too many.
Let's take a look at why this came about. We've talked about the pace being taken off. That one was a little bit quicker. Just didn't play it early enough. Got the top edge. Good length and good pace from Kavisha Dilhari.
Just chipped up in the air and easily taken. And that is the end of Leopold, the 4th wicket to go down. Well, off the back of that 6, that is just not what they wanted next. Harshita wasn't going to put that one down.
We talked about the pace that Kavisha Dilhari is able to bowl at. Just a little up and down there, but a little bit too full to get underneath for Leopold. Didn't wait for it.
And this one bisects the fielders and might just run away to the boundary, and does.
Beautifully placed past extra cover. A diving extra cover can't stop that one.
And bowled. Stokel plays all around one and is out for 19.
Just under half an hour. She spent out in the middle.
She's been bowling a good leg stump line for much of the innings.
Quicker this time from Kumari. And that is a wonderful reflex catch, that from Dilhari, just chipped up by Arlene Kelly above the head in her follow through. And that is just what Sri Lanka needed.
It was really dug into the pitch by Kavisha Dilhari, and it maybe just a little bit of 2 minds from Kelly, popped it up. A little bit like that dismissal from Leopold. Chipped straight to Shamari Atapati. So it's been 2 wickets in 3 balls for Sri Lanka, as the sending in the youngster has not paid off.
Just chipped straight up to her. just tried to give herself room, and Atapatu didn't even have to move.
And she's lifted at leg side, found the gap between the fielders.
Comes down the pitch, takes it on, and that's got 4 written all over it from the moment it came off the bat. And Orla Prendergast, lift your bat high. Her maiden ODI 100, 101 from 97.
Launched all the way, a high and handsome 6 from Orla Prendergast. Orla Prendergast, fearless batting, strokes it through the offside. Dances down, no pace on it, launches it, just about beats mid-on, and that's the win for Ireland. Can you believe it? Back-to-back victories against Sri Lanka. 5th place side in the world, Ireland in 10th, but it didn't look like there was that much of a gulf between the teams today. It's been an enthralling game of cricket, which Ireland have come out on top of. Laura Delaney out injured. Gabby Lewis comes in as captain, but it's been Orla Prendergast who's stood tall. Career best bowling figures, career best score. Her first ODI century, 2nd highest score ever for Ireland behind Leah Paul. That was 137 against Netherlands. That was a sweet century, but this one perhaps even sweeter. Everyone in the crowd know that they've witnessed history here as Ireland record their first ever ODI victory over Sri Lanka.